Hi everyone. This is Anthony Fritchley, known as Anthony Fritchley 2003 on my YouTube channel here. And this is kind of like another bad news video. Like, same thing on my last time I did a bad news video. Is this. This is the most recent one that came in the mail from eBay. I know it came in the package from eBay. Because we might not order it one item, which are more than, besides this one, all from eBay. Yeah, unfortunately, I just didn't have a choice. There's something I gotta tell you about this tape. Well, nowadays, the label was in really best condition, but fortunately, I decided I was gonna remove it off. I don't want to remove this sticker. I decided to do it, but I don't feel like it, but oh well. I just thought I could leave it like that, since I changed my mind. Unfortunately, this sticker label is in messed up condition nowadays, since the reason why, unfortunately, ink got messed up, and kinda like it's erasing or something. And the reason why it got removed because it's from the alcohol or something like that. That's the reason why. And the end label. And unfortunately, the reason why you saw this tape, you were so shocked about seeing oversized reels, right? You saw those two. Well, originally it did not came with oversized reels. I just replaced it with that because, and I tell you the reasons why I replaced those reels. Well, I kind of thought it will help by not making the film strip even making the damaged tape for my original reels. Originally it did not have oversized reels. If they were for real, it would be a rare tape, but this is not. This is not really the actual one. Because they never had this kind of design. Because they never put that oversized reels on this. You can tell it looks similar, right? It comes with normal reels it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be the normal reels regular reels instead of oversized reels. But right now it has oversized reels. This is my another time I did that. Since I remember I my first old copy of Woody Woodpecker and Friends, since it used to be normal reels, but now it's oversized reels on my new design tape. But I was using it for an old design tape. Old design. A little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, you can tell over there it's a little bit cut right here. I was using a letter opener because the end label was in the way. So I had to do the inside of the VHS tape. And I did split, and it still had the same, it still have on it. The only thing I replaced with the reels, it was taken off from it. Those reels taken from the other tape. Well, actually from my homemade VHS tape, which is my painted VHS tape, which is actually a silver gray. Which one of my homemade VHS is called My Grown Foster Kid. It was taken off from YouTube, and Rosie and Jim full episode was all from YouTube. Which that Rosie and Jim VHS never had a VHS in the US. Except mostly you'll find it online, but anyways. Yeah. Yeah. And in fact, this is originally, I don't remember what the original copy was taken. I know if I did that, I wasn't supposed to do back in 2016. Yeah, back in 2016, I think. I don't know, but actually, no. I think it was 2018, I think. I have no idea, sadly. Actually, 2016. Yeah, but I don't remember. I can't remember anymore, sadly. So anyways, yeah, unfortunately, the reels that you saw, what you saw for real, you are not dreaming. Well, I just splice it and replace with the side on the, and another one I did on the other side. Unfortunately, I'm not even at home. My old, the same reels that usually been here were at my house. It's still there. Well, except I did add an extra one that used to be on these two reels. So I thought I could just swap it. Actually, I tried. This is my second time replacing it. It's all from the other reels. Same thing with my old copy of Learning About Letters. Yeah. And there's no printing on this tape. It does have the mowing sound barcode, but it does not only have a mowing sound. It just has the white screen depth. It actually has the clicking white screen depth, static, and then the moaning sound. Yeah. Yeah, it does have the clicking white screen depth, static, and moaning sound at the end. Yeah, I am not kidding. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I'm going to show you how it didn't always work. Well, the only thing mostly it doesn't always work is just by normal rewinding a normal fast forward. Mostly some other tapes, other VCRs works fine on just for a normal play, just when you play the tape. Like just play rewind or play fast forward. Just when it touched from the film strip by that any VCR from touching this one. The pinch roll by touching it, it'll work. It'll always help with that, unfortunately. Just for that kind of film strip. And this film strip is not really in good quality. Well, not that kind of damage, just the film strip. That kind of film strip is not in right condition. I don't know. I'm not sure if this film strip got worn out. It kind of looked bent and twists. Yeah. And I'm glad I did show you the bad news video before I made that video. Like it kind of bent and twist. Not bent. Look like it's bent instead of doing it completely straight. And I guess that's why. Yeah. Oh man, I just got this. We just bought that tape from eBay. Including Getting Ready to Read green tape copy. And Learning About Numbers, which I didn't have that tape. Which I had that. This is that I have the VHS tape for the first time ever. That I owned it for the very first time. Which is just Learning About Numbers. But this is actually my first new copy. I just never got my new. This is my first new one. My old copy was my first time owning it. And it's my second time having to own it. It's a new copy, which is not my backup. This is not really a backup copy anymore. It's now just the first copy, but a second time owning it. Right now I have to try maybe find another one from eBay, but I saw it on eBay that comes with a case. But the other ones are very interesting, except one which I don't mind getting it. Because I was so into, in fact, speaking of which, it did have this, but it also comes with startery videotapes, which I do want those tapes so bad. Except one I did have, which is Ernie's Little Lie. And another copy of Don't Cry Big Bird, which is the original copy, and Ernie's Big Mess. Never had it for real. Yeah. Which I don't have Ernie's Big Mess on VHS before. And I did, but except it does not have I Want to Go Home. And the first Sesame Street VHS tape ever made, which is from Golden Book Video instead of a Random House tape. This is actually, I know, in fact, this is actually the first Sesame Street VHS tape ever made from Random House. Which is from my Sesame Street home video. But this is not the original version copy. This is actually a reprint. And this is not the final version besides the Lifetime video. This is not the last original different copy. This is actually a different second version. This is actually a version 2 slipcover which is not the original from 1986, but I believe came out in it's probably the late 80s version, besides 1986, probably from 1989, somewhere in 1989 from 1990. Because on the back, it looks similar like from the original 1986 VHS. Except, it comes with the different case, except it has a purchase and the top. I think that's my guess. I'm guessing this is from 1989 from 1990. Just for that kind of slipcover. I think it's reprint from 1990. But I just realized, in 1991, I think from 1991 it comes all the rest of it, including these, instead of just getting just 5, like in the other ones we're saying, including other releases, like it'll show sing-along, alphabet game and stuff like that. Besides those same thing right here. Yeah. But I know, just one includes the starter video. I did saw that on eBay. I sadly couldn't show you what it looked like, which sucks, but I want to show you for proof that, well, actually I'm gonna use my TV VCR combo. I'm gonna use my TV VCR combo, but it didn't even always work using my TV VCR combo when I was trying to use this TV VCR combo. I guess mostly it didn't really work. Actually, originally, before I replaced those reels, well, when I rewind, let's just do the same thing like on the same reels, but just not making the tape damage. Because the normal reels are besides the oversized reels, it'll become worse. But when it's getting big, the more it will not get damaged. The easier it will not get damaged. If it gets to the end, it'll become worse. Yeah, I just don't want that to happen. And unfortunately, it got eaten up my Samsung VCR, even though I am kind of tired trying. I thought it has to do with this tape from this, but nowadays I guess it got room from this for replacing. I guess I kind of almost ruined my Samsung VCR, which that was the only hi-fi stereo VCR I have. Now I don't have any more stereo VCRs again. Well, actually, except my Hitachi VCR, since I made that audio working again, but I guess I can't, in case I couldn't stand it anymore, I'd probably forget fixing my Hitachi VCR and all kinds of stuff like that. But I do have my hi-fi VCRs, but I could be able to use it nowadays. That works great without nothing used. I do have a Toshiba VCR DVD recorder, but it's not even working. And I do have my Hitachi VCR. It doesn't work, I remember I did have my Toshiba VCR DVD recorder. I still have it, but it's broken. It's not working for no reason, for some odd reason. So anyways, and speaking of that, I can show you that. It's been 14 minutes since I got started the video. And I want to show you to prove how it didn't even work. It didn't always work. So let's show you this show on the road. And the VCR I'm using is this. Right now, it's just the only choice I have to do for today, that is. Until I have to wait until Monday. Let's pop a tape in. Oh. There we go. I did have a little difficulties, but I don't know why. I don't know why it does that, but it has nothing to do with that kind of tape, though. Well, the tape still works. Well, the good news is, this tape still works. I forgot to tell you that. This tape still works fine when this tape still works pretty good, a lot. But let's see if it works when I fast forward using this TV VCR combo. Fast forward works. Looks fine to you, alright? But watch what happens when I rewind this tape. It doesn't sound normal. It's starting to get a little low. Well, that's strange. It works fine now. Nowadays, I guess oh, there it is. Did you hear that a little? I kind of feel surprised. That's strange. It did. Oh, there's the one. And when I fast forward, oh, listen to this. It sounded even worse, huh? Well, the film strip is not even it is not even in best condition. It does kind of work, but nowadays, in fact, tape is it was damaged nowadays. But during the widescreen death at the end, this tape is very damaged. It is damaged, but just during the widescreen death at the end, during the clicking widescreen death, that is. You'll find out. Yeah, if you don't understand what the widescreen death is, I know some don't like it. I just gotta mute it if you hate the noise, just in case. Because I do like the widescreen death at the end, which I don't mind. Oh, darn it, I didn't want to record it. I meant mute. I meant mute. I meant this one, not mute. I meant mute. I was gonna mute it, so, just for not hearing the tone. Oh, I'm just not gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it like that. It's gonna insert, wait. What? Oh, hold on. I don't know why it does that. It sometimes did that. I don't know why. There we go. It's in the right way. Thank goodness. Let me mute it. You'll find out how, and this tape is damaged during the widescreen of death. Just watch. And you don't hear the tone, but it looks like a silent widescreen that is just muted, that's all. Look at the lines you see. Look at that. It's damaged during the widescreen of death. Well, it's actually a clicking widescreen of death. Look at, I actually got eaten out of I didn't got a chance to get it off, but I didn't have choice to it since the reels are not moving. It just got eaten up. Oh my god. Wait, what? I thought it got stopped. Well, it stays like the same picture. Oh my. Yeah, you hear the clicking widescreen death. That's it. It does have a clicking widescreen death static and moaning sound when I first got this tape. I don't know if it's a rare one. Look at the lines. Did you see the lines? Did you see the damaged lines you saw? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Not God. I meant whatever that. And I didn't want to swear any, speaking of, oh my god, I don't know if that is a cuss word. If you think it is, just tell me. I don't want to do cuss words, but if I did, I would probably made a mistake if I didn't realize it. I'll probably maybe do that on my backup channel, but not my main channel, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it. You'll just watch it again. You'll see how it got. Actually, it's not a bad damage. It's just a little bit damaged. It is a bit damaged, but it's just damaged during the widescreen death. It's not even a bad damage. It's just it just got eaten up. I was trying so hard not to ruin didn't want to damage it, but I didn't have a choice. but I don't. Yeah, I can't believe it's damaged during the white screen of death. It was damaged during the clicking white screen of death at the end. Yeah, you see. But, yeah, you can tell the tape is damaged during the white screen. Like, speaking of that, when people have a VHS tape that has the white screen of death, that tape's damaged, they probably already realized. If they know, but I already know that's from a VHS tape. Not just the TV itself. Which I know. And I want to show you the moaning sound. And nowadays I added a little extra film just for the full moaning sound, because when I first got it, it does not have the full moaning sound. It just automatically rewind during the moaning sound. It didn't automatically rewind after the moaning sound. Like, now, there are some VHS tapes, it can automatically rewind, and when it gets the clear one, it gets the sensor for VCRs, anything like that. Excuse me. There are some VHS that have a moaning sound that tape just ends during the moaning sound, and if it's automatically rewind during the moaning sound, or it's after the moaning sound. So yeah, but nowadays it's after, but show you the moaning sound. Yeah, it does have the moaning sound at the end. And by the way, I forgot to tell you that this was recorded before I get back on YouTube. Last time I get on YouTube on computers it was right before it got delivered. Before I saw it got delivered. And I didn't want to do bad news video. I don't want to do that on my announcement. I don't know, but it was before I decided to get started my announcement video. Unfortunately, I don't know. I just say, let me see if it rewinds pretty good. Since if it did respond, if it's coming back to normal, maybe I have to try again and clean with alcohol or something. I have to try to clean the film strip with alcohol if it does work. If it has to do with that. And yeah, it just rewinds and it stops rewinding and it turns off. And I'm glad this tape wasn't got eaten up. Well, I just add oversized reels for a good reason, since this film strip is not good quality. And I don't know if I could clean the VHS tape with the shell in it. I'm afraid it's better if I clean it without the shell. I guess it works with the video head, or without touching the video head. Just rewind with just moving the reels. Yeah. The film strip, it looks pretty nice condition. It's just not a good condition. Actually, it's fine except that. Well, that has nothing to do with that. That part of the little damage has nothing to do with that, I don't think. I don't know if someone used it before it got sold, or is it just got worn out. I don't know, or it was made like that in the factory. I have no idea, but it does kind of work, but not always. This tape does not always work. Some of the VCRs does work. I think it works mostly on my old Magnavox VCR. It did work on my old Magnavox VCR. Well, kind of, except just by kind of bent while it's rewinding.
What's that you got there?
See, this tape still works. Just for playing, just like when it's playing the tape. Oh yeah, sometimes they'll make the tape damage. They'll add the bars and stuff like that. Not only that, unfortunately. Not only that, nowadays not only that. This is actually a two-head TV VCR combo, unfortunately. Because of the bars, you can see 3 static bars. Yeah, that's why it's a 2-head VCR. I don't know the 3-head though. I know 6-head though, but I don't know. But let's see if it got even. I know it just started making tape damage somewhere during that story. Let's see if there's. Oh, there it is.
I tell you what, I hereby declare that from now on, this is a royal change of mind.
Oh my God! Look at that bar.
From now on, everything that begins with P.
It started to get chewed up or something. I don't know what it has to do with that film strip. Or is everybody using my magnifier? Cause I just not all VCRs do that. Not every do that. Everyone. Oh my God. I just got that tape from eBay. I can't believe we worked so hard getting that one. We only just got one item, including all other three. There were 3 tapes. They only sold 3 of them at one time. But I couldn't get 2. I only just got one item, which are last 3 tapes. Instead, we just bought one item instead of just 3 items. Like we just bought one first, and then second we get the other one instead of just one that sold. There were only 3 when I first got it. I just got it on eBay, including the other two, which is learning about numbers and getting ready to read, which is another copy, but it's a green tape, which is pretty uncommon.
Me too, so we'll have to banish her. Come on, Speedy. Come on.
Oh. It's also making that tape worse. In fact, I have to see if I could try cleaning that with alcohol. I'm afraid I didn't have a choice. I think this is why I need a new copy again. But this time it would be in better condition. I didn't want to get in really messed up condition. But besides Sony Wonder. You know, there is a 1996 Sony Wonder VHS of Sesame Street learning about letters. There's another copy that has There is another copy that has. Let me see if I could try rewinding to the beginning. If it's not, this is the last time I'm gonna do it, just for the video. I'm just gonna rewind to the beginning. Nope. I'm not going to continue doing it. No more. Darn it. Man, I cannot believe I can't believe it didn't even always work right. It didn't even work right. Well, not always, but actually you could still rewind to the beginning using this one, but I just have to play rewind, unfortunately. Just not like a normal rewind. Mostly Food I made VCRs will probably not always work just due to that. The kind of quality of the film strip is not in a good condition. It's really bad shape. The film strip, I don't think it's really bad in a good condition. I don't understand what I was trying to say due to my autism because I couldn't function my brain right and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, unfortunately it got messed up, but I hope I can get a new copy, or maybe I'll keep this tape, or I'll probably get a new copy. But I don't know but if it works again, I'll probably keep it, or but I don't mind I'll probably get 2 copies. If I got another copy, if this still works a lot, if I still have a new copy, I'll keep both of them, but this time it'll be a different one, but same exact case, but something different on the back. But besides Lifetime Video, even though there is one from Lifetime Video, but it's different. Like the same thing that sold, including Startery Videos, except I Want to Go Home, which is Ernie's Big Miss, Don't Cry Big Bird, and Ernie's Little Lie. Which, even though I do have the original Ernie's Little Lie on VHS, but I thought one Ernie's Little Lie would give it to somebody else. My old copies, the picture is kind of messed up. It's just has nothing to do with that. I don't know, but somewhere during the end of the tape, or during the widescreen of death. Just for Ernie's Little Lie tape, nothing to do with, not talking about this one. So yeah. I sadly couldn't show you that right now. Just while I'm making a video, I didn't have a choice to show you that online. So yeah. Hold on. Let me pause it. Maybe after you elaborate how our phone. Oh, before you didn't know this, I can pause videos on my Sharper image. That's good news. Alright, this has been a couple minutes later since I paused it, but now I have my Nana's iPhone. This is not my iPhone, but I want to show you those tapes. I do want to get a new copy. What I really want is this. I'm glad I could show you this. Yeah, this is the one. I was gonna get a new copy of this, including these. Except I don't mind this one, but I want these even more. So is Starry Video, because I was gonna get this one including Starry Video tapes, but except there's no I want to go home. There's only 3. I guess they only sold 3 Starry Videos except one. I think the only thing I'm missing I want to get this at one time. I'm only missing. I have this. It looks sort of like I have to see if this is a new copy. I need to get that on eBay. Actually, no, I don't buy it on eBay. I meant that's my Nana order. I don't buy it on eBay. Sadly, it sucks. I said I don't really do it. I didn't have a choice. This is actually the one. I didn't need a new copy, but it looks sort of the same design like my old copy. It is a lot similar. But it did not come with the 1992 slipcover. I have to say it's from 1991 slipcover because thank goodness I'm glad I could show you. Oh wait. There it is. Take a look at that. It's a lot different than that guy owned this. Look at the difference. See, it says, I can tell it's a reprint from 1991, or similar like from Lifetime Video. I'm glad this is not a Lifetime Video. It's an original Random House copy. It still have the original stuff this still have the original stuff, but it's not the original. The only difference is this. It says available. That's because this is actually a reprint. Much later print, the oldest. This is because this kind of the differences stuff came out later. I think this is actually somewhat like a reprint from 1991. I'm guessing the same thing like originally from Starry Video. I guess that's why. I guess that's the reason why. I have no. That's just guess. I don't know. Except Ernie's Big Man, except Ernie's Big Mess, and even though it comes with a normal slipcover, even though originally the 1987 VHS of Sesame Street, Ernie's Big Mess, and I Want to Go Home this comes with a normal slipcover instead the box slipcover, and this is actually a really later print, but this is actually the last. I think this is actually the last version that has. There's Big Birds, and I'm glad I could show you this. So, I'm glad I can record more than 30 minutes because I'm using because that video capture can only record 2 hours and 42 minutes. I'm just going to type letters. I don't want to waste time. This is what it looked like from 1992. But on a Sony Wonder VHS, this is what it looked like. This is what it looked like from Sony Wonder re-release. And on the original copy of the 1986 VHS, there's one from Lifetime Video. I don't want to get the Lifetime Video. I think it'll add something different. Including it's the same. It is kind of the same thing like the most recent one, the last version, but except this is actually a lifetime video copy. But I showed you last time, it was actually original 1991 VHS. Besides, same thing like lifetime video, but besides the lifetime videotape. Let me see if this is actually. This is my real one. This is what I see online. Oh, this is those are including the other one, but does not have that has the shadow on it. Thank goodness there's a way I could show online. I forgot to show you. I'm glad we screenshot on photo before it's gone forever. Before we got a screenshot before we ordered those tapes. And those are the tapes we ordered. We only just got one item. I just remember this is only $14.99 when we got those tapes. 3 tapes. We bought on one item, and they were sold 3 of them. We only got one item. And even though I was gonna do that, including the other ones, including Sing Along and my more of the Teletubbies VHS tapes. I was so into it for collecting even more, which are Teletubbies. And I also want to last time I just wanted a remote for a Hitachi VCR, but now it's just that's just an old story nowadays now it's just old news nowadays, but since my Hitachi VCR kind of broke, yeah, it's not even on eBay, it was a screenshot. Yeah, it was screenshot before I ordered off from eBay from the computer. Never did on the phone, but looking at it, yeah, I have those same exact copies, like they took it on eBay. And learning about letters and learning about numbers have slip covers, and this comes with the original cover, but another copy, but it's a green tape copy. I'm not kidding, it's a green tape. I think I just realized that green tape is very uncommon. I thought it was 7%. It's just a screenshot. It's 87%. And it's not my phone. It's my nana's. It's my grandmother's. In fact, I never had a phone. Don't ask me to get a phone because I don't do it by myself. And there is a one that has an ink label. Actually, because because this is don't worry about that email thing. I don't know. It's not mine though. There's a one that has an ink label, but I'm not interested for the ink label copy for right now. Maybe I'll have to wait for a very long time in the near future. Includes the activity book, which it did come with the activity book. I forgot to mention. Oh, I just realized the ink label has oversized reels. It's like big. This has the oversized reels, but mostly on the lifetime video. But it did but this my most recent one has an oversized reels copy, but it's not the original. It didn't come originally. In fact, that reels was a lot different than this one I showed you. I'm not getting the lifetime video. I want to get the new copy. I just want to get another copy that has Big Bird on it. It doesn't matter what I want. I'll probably get. Oh, I forgot. I want to show you the original cover. Not the PAL VHS. This is not the. I don't want to get the. I just want to get the American copy. Oh, there's learning about letters. Oh, there it is. That's the one I want. But it's the original copy. But actually, I'd take that. I'd probably throw that away, and I'll keep the slip cover until I get a new copy. But it only just comes with the original sticker label. Original case, but it comes with the reprint case. It looks kind of similar from the original copy of the 1986 VHS, but even though there's something underneath its sticker label, I think we all know what we'll have at the end. And Alphabet Jungle Gang, which I saw it on YouTube, but not on VHS. Like, speaking of, I hope I get Alphabet Jungle Game. which I don't mind. Which I like it, in my opinion. But nowadays I was so into my Sesame Street video, which you can still watch learning about letters on YouTube. You could watch it anytime if you want to watch online.
I need my phone.
Darn it.
I need my
And finally, I forgot to show you this. This is the one that's the original cover case. See, this is the original. Oh, I forgot. It does have a picture. I'm sorry. It was this is the original case, the original copy case.
3.
But I don't know. But it looks a little bit reprint. But I don't. Oh well, I'm not using the phone. But anyways.
Thank you.
Dude, I don't want to talk about it. I do apologize for that. I don't want to say this. I'm too tired of saying that. And it's making me too nervous. So I do apologize for that. It happens. So, anyways. There is no printing on this tape once again. Yeah, and this was recorded on August 9th of 2023. I don't know, it was recorded this morning though. Yeah, no kidding. Like, if I upload in the afternoon, it'll be later before, but I have to upload that video later. It will not be August 9th, because I don't really do YouTube on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, including the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, but just Monday and Wednesday only, unfortunately, because due to Amazing Kids Club, which speaking of that, I only have 2 weeks at AKC and I'll be done. Except I'm gonna miss him. Well, I don't want to talk about it, it's personal. I was talking about him, and that's the one he made with the case. Well, one I didn't make both, but I don't know. But anyways. Let me think what I was trying to say something. Fortunately, it did not have the activity ball. More like accept that. It says including the activity book. I think that's what originally came with that. I don't know. Which is brand new. Yeah, unfortunately, the sticker label's messed up. I don't know if I'll ever get a new copy of this tape, but oh well. But I thought I decided to get a new copy, including the starter video. I'm just gonna get the new copy like I showed you before. So I need to get the new I do need to get this tape from eBay, including starter video. I don't have to just get one in case we need to just get one. I should have known. I can't remember how much, sadly. I was going to know how much it is, but I can't remember how much. I hope it's not. It's almost $10, I think. It was less expensive. So I can't get so much stuff on eBay. I can't let Nana buy a lot of stuff. Like, speaking of a lot of stuff, I can't believe I was going to get, besides Sesame Street VHS tapes, I was going to get more Teletubbies VHS tapes I never had, which is, again, Naughty Nunu, Altogether Teletubbies, Blue Sky, and It's Time To tapes, which I want to get more Teletubbies tapes. Like, I was going to get, recently, mostly just Teletubby tapes, and I did need to get a new spare for my Orion VCR, which is kind of broken, but the only thing is just the spare piece that's broken. But unfortunately, I was going to get a new spare for Orion VCR, which is not a stereo VCR, it's a mono VCR, and I was going to get a Panasonic Omnivision VCR from eBay, in which we never bought. In fact, we never bought Panasonic VCRs from eBay before, which sucks, but even though I did got many VCRs from someone else or from any other stuff that came from someone, or any other, but unfortunately, we just gave it to someone gave it to me because it's my idea, or someone gave it to me which they didn't realize it, or we bought it from Goodwill, or any other, all kinds of things and stuff like that. Besides, like, we just mostly get it from thrift stores, or someone who gave this to me, someone who gave it to me, or which is besides money, except thrift stores. Thrift stores are not that, they didn't cost a lot of money than eBay, or than thrifts, than online, like than Amazon, eBay that was online. Only if it's been a lot used, though. So yeah. And I was gonna get, oh man, I cannot believe this. I was gonna get including the new cameras, like Olympus. Including cameras. And that cost too much money. I don't know if I could get all the items at one time. It's better if I get and next time. I can't stand, and I don't know if I could get a new copy. I'm afraid I have to wait in the near future. I can't stand taking it too long. That's why I was so upset. That's why I was so upset and frustrated, because I'm afraid we have to wait for a long time. And I can't believe I'm afraid I don't have any hi-fi VCRs to use. Man, reason why I was gonna, like, come on, I was gonna use my Samsung VCR since my Hitachi VCR is broken. I was gonna use my Samsung VCR so I could record the homemade VHS tapes the cover that he made for me. So I was gonna make a copy for him. Which are PBS Kids, which are actually, it's called like a homemade PBS Kids shows. It's kind of like a homemade VHS, which is actually fake, which is not, yeah, it's really it's like a recordable homemade VHS tape from, like, which I do make homemade VHS tapes, which I'm very good at that. But I guess I'm a lot better than him, where I have to add those old PBS Kids shows. Some of them are from a DVR, which are Mr. Rogers, Curious George, and Arthur, which is recorded off from TV on TV airing, which that's the choice I have, which that's the only one I have, just for recording at home, that is. And any other stuff that I add from the intros and stuff, like openings and closings, I have to edit in stuff from. This is so hard. It's for editing stuff, or whatever that is, or for downloading off download off from online, or any other things that you do, all kinds of things off from a computer or online and stuff like that. And I'm downloading those shows that was taken off from online. It doesn't matter if it's in pixelated or if it's been a little, not too much low quality, not 144, like 360 quality. It's fine. It doesn't matter if it has closed caption or does not. I was gonna add the homemade PBS Kids show. It's not even finished. I just got started the intro, but I decided to start over and try it again. I was gonna add Mr. Rogers, Arthur. Actually, it's Sesame Street in the 2000s, not just Sesame Street in the early 2000s. And just was from download from online. It's the same episode from WETA. From Thomas and from Teletubbies and Sesame Street, yeah, just Sesame Street and Teletubbies, which the same episode, which is just a full episode instead of just half episode, except it does not have the Sesame Workshop at the end, logo at the end. Start record over in Teletubbies, which I believe is recorded in ASCII that someone did. Someone originally uploaded it all from Internet Archive. It's the same episode taken, for example, which I do not. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about, but. And Teletubbies full episodes was taken off anything that was taken off from Internet Archive. US full episodes that was taken off from Internet Archive, if it does work. Which I do remember that does work on that. It doesn't matter what episode. It has to be any US episode. And the US Booba episodes, the non-camcorder, which one I did have on my USBs and stuff like that. But I still have the same thing like after I did making my homemade tapes and stuff like that. Which I still use, still have them. What else? Clifford the Big Red Dog. I did download off from one which is the very first Clifford episode ever made. I thought I could add the very first Clifford episode. The Clifford the Big Red Dog in the 2000s. Unfortunately, I do have Sesame Street on a DVR, but on Dish, but I can't stand. But it's from 2021, which I don't want to do the most recent, which has the most recent intro. I can't do that. I can't stand from 2010 for 2020. It's just for old PBS Kids shows from 2000s, or recently, like from 2000 from any 2000 from recently, including Curious George and all kinds of stuff. And including these old ones, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Well, I thought, speaking of that, I think I would just add Go to School on one Mr. Rogers episode. I don't know. I probably think, mostly I decided to Go to School or Opera Day. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I was going to use my hi-fi VCR to do it, but unfortunately I couldn't do it. Well, even though I do have VCRs I can record, but no stereo. Just mono. Even though my Samsung VCR does not have inputs, even though you could use channel 3, but using and hook up that was taken off from a broken VCR, another VCR with inputs. And then recorded it. So I was using my broken Philips old VCR that doesn't work, but it works, but the power works. So it works, but it only has one input, just for the back. That's why I remember I did that in the living room. So yeah, and I'm just gonna, speaking of that, since my mono VCR, since I want to use the mono VCR for right now until I get a new hi-fi VCR, I'm gonna switch it. Since I use a mono VCR in the living room, since I don't have any more hi-fi VCR, I'll probably use the mono VCR just for channel 3, not inputs. I don't want, in case if there were stereo, it would be on the left side. If you hook up on left, I don't want just left side only. So yeah. I guess it doesn't matter if it's recorded hi-fi mono. It's just like homemade VHS tape. You could do whatever you want. I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna give it to Aaron, but I had to try to save stuff on files and stuff like that. So yeah. And all kinds of things. I don't know what else to say. It's so much to say. But I kind of ruined the Samsung VCR. The only thing I kind of ruined it. It did kind of ruin it. I didn't ruin it. No, not the tape. I did not even ruin it. It just ruined itself. Well, I don't know what it has to do with this tape. I don't know if it has to do with this. I'm afraid it has to do with this because of the oversized reels, because it's not that good. Probably because of that because I think it's in the wrong place and wrong condition of the reels. I thought it has to do with that, but I guess it caused this one, and it caused it didn't work the rest. In fact, I thought it's just because of this one for using my Samsung VCR, but guess what? Well, it couldn't be able, there's no way to check until later it checks, but eats the tapes. Yeah. But Samsung VCR is a Samsung-made VCR. It's not a Funai VCR. And man, in fact, that Samsung VCR does not have inputs. It only has channels. Channels only. No inputs. What this TV VCR combo only has one input. If you're talking about inputting, yeah, with AV audio video video cables. It only has an output. I do record tapes with AV cables. I guess it's a lot better. I guess I just realized recording VHS tapes in full stereo, it's a lot better if we use AV cables instead of channel 3. Better than channel 3. Because mostly channel 3 will not be stereo. It'll be full mono. Both the right sides and both together and mixed to mono. But not just like the left side only, a right side only. Just mixed to mono. Similar like a linear when you use a mono VCR, stuff like that. So yeah. I don't know what else to say, but like it will record in hi-fi, but no full stereo. But it's just more like it's recorded in hi-fi. So yeah. So anyways, let's continue where we're up to. I have to think what else I was trying to say. I can't remember what I was trying to say for this announcement video. So unfortunately, I can't remember what I was trying to say. Due to my autism, I couldn't help all by myself. There was too much stuff I was trying to say for this bad news and more stuff. And guys, it's just I hope it's be a single part. This is not a part. This is not even a, because I'm not using my blue VTech camera. I'm glad to see if I still have it. Oh, what? It sounds even worse. Just for the TV. Tube TV. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it does that on a TV VCR comp. This VTech camera, nowadays is in very bad condition. Just use it a lot or something. And the sounds kind of work, but nowadays it's not good. Now the sound doesn't always work. This camera can only record in 5 minutes. That's it. Even though it does have SD card use. So yeah. But I'm glad since this was recorded on this video capture. You could tell it looks weird. It's on a camcorder. I would like to show you when that camera was recorded, but I don't have a mirror. If we have a mirror somewhere or a reflection, you'll see. Wait, let me see. Can't. Probably not. I sadly on the TV or something. Yeah, this is not. It didn't record on this actual camera. Look like it. It's just for hook up. This is hook up from a TV. Hook up similar like a TV. So it's like it was recording off from an AV cable, and it's hooked up to this. Well, it's kind of brighter when it's recorded. It's not in the greatest quality when it's when that video was recorded. Only if it's recorded like that originally. Yeah, because this video capture is not in a great. It's not a good quality video capture, which that's the only one I have, sadly. I mean, I can't get another one, just a different one. Yes. Besides the same exact one. Yeah, it comes with a normal slipcover instead of the original case. Instead the original version of the slipcover. And besides, except it does have the top. Well, this is actually the first reprint version. This is actually the very first reprint version. I think that's what I was guessing, because it has a different kind of slipcover. It's the first different version number 1. This different version is version 1 because. That's why. It's still the same. It looks similar like the. Oh wait, I forgot. I just remembered. It still have the same slipcover like the original. I forgot to say. This kind of slipcover of Sesame Street Learning About Letters, it still have the same stuff as the original. Still the same case from 1986, except the top, which is a reprint, and this kind of slipcover. Instead, it just opens like that. on this side instead of the, even though there's top and bottoms. On top and bottom, there's nothing on it. It's just the same color. Any of the same exact color. Just but the color. It only opens like on this side instead of this. But this is actually the first so this is actually the only thing that's different is the reprint. And now it's kind of a reprint. I think it's from 1989 through, I believe from late 80s, 88 or 89 or early 1990. Or just 1990. Yeah, just 1990. I believe it's from reprint from 1989 or 1990. Until I believe from 1991, the title's different. I believe not Lifetime videos from 1991 as well. I don't remember. I think on Lifetime Video, I have to take that as a guess. I think that I'm right, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think on the 1991 slipcover, the only difference is I think this on the 1991 slipcover, it had the same case from 1986 VHS, except, well, actually, this is still the same cover from 1986, except the top. This is actually, but except it's a lot different. It just shows all the titles from My Sesame Street Home Video, My Sesame Street Home Video from 1986 through 1988, which are all releases from originally released from 1986 to 1988. But this is all the same. I think this is all. They released all 5 of them at the same time from 1980. Those are all releases from the original, from 1986 that they originally released. Nowadays, I have learning about numbers and getting ready to read. I'm glad about me play along in games and songs and bedtime stories and songs. I'm missing 3. I'm only missing 3. Actually, yeah. It will just say available for My Sesame Street Home Video, including the other ones that are released besides 1986, like says Sing Along, Alphabet Game, Best of Ernie and Bert, and the rest of the things, whatever that is. Yeah, I can't believe it doesn't really always work. It's kind of similar like my old copy. My first old copy is just it doesn't always work, unfortunately. It's not always in good condition. It's really bad condition. No, it's just the film strip is not in the nice condition. It's pretty. The film strip is not even a good quality or something. I don't know. I don't know if the film strip's worn out or if they played a lot, or it was made in the factory. I don't know. I just don't know why. Or is it because of the design of the tape caused that film strip not work? I don't know. Well, it did come with the reels that did not have oversized reels. Did not have oversized reels originally. It's not supposed it comes with oversized reels. I just did not have a choice, but I had to. So yeah. Maybe I'll throw this away. I'm just gonna throw it away. Just throw the old film strip away. Well, it is still good, but just mostly it works great for some other VCRs when it plays good without like normal rewind or fast forward. But well, it doesn't always work. But I did saw the VHS tape that does not come with the case, and I'm gonna keep the case after I get a new copy. And like, speaking of which, since this case has the back, and I have another copy, and I get another 2, I need to get 2 more copies of the original 1986 VHS of Sesame Street Learning About Letters. Reprint copies, including the original that does not have a case. Doesn't matter what kind of design of the old tape it has to be. I just want it comes with the same cover. Yeah. Yeah. And man, I just got that tape from eBay, which are, like I already showed you before, which those tapes come with other two, which one's learning about numbers, and finally, getting ready to read, but it's a green tape copy. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. Which I think, and something weird about, well, it's kind of the same stuff like my old copy, except it has the clicking white screen. And instead of the normal white screen death, it has the clicking white screen death at the end. You know, it does have the moaning sound and the barcode. I thought this tape will have the moaning sound only, but just learning about numbers. But learning about numbers does have the moaning sound and the barcode. Even though learning about letters and numbers both have the moaning sound and the barcode, but this does not have the moaning sound only. It just has the clicking white screen death, static, and moaning sound, like I showed you before. Like I already showed you before, fortunately. And I did add a little extra, just a few inches of a film strip just for the full moaning sound right before I automatically rewind. Just when it gets to the clear spot, though. Yeah. It's so hard to explain, but it's hard to, it's just sorry what I was trying to say due to I'm not good at functioning my brain, sadly. I'm so getting tired of this, making that video. In fact, this is actually a long video. Oh my goodness. This was recorded in an hour. It's a very long video. Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me, it takes a while to upload this video. Right here. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it for right now until I get a new copy. For right now, I'm keeping it until I get a new copy. It does kind of work. I'm glad there's a way I can still watch it again. Or maybe I'll copy from tape to tape. Off from this and replace it with my homemade copy. I remember I did on my old copy of Don't Cry Big Bird and Other Stories, 1992 Gold Star video print, which is kind of messed up. It's kind of not always work, but then I replaced it with a new copy, which is my homemade record print copy. I remember, like I did it before. I was taking it off from a file and download off from Internet Archive, which has the fuzzy static on the right side, but it's just but the left side is fine, just even though it did video capture in hi-fi, but same thing like it was online, but I don't want, just for my starter videos, Don't Cry Big Bird, not because of this I was talking about. I was just saying that, for example, what I did. Like, I remember doing that before. Yeah, and yeah, maybe I'll get a new copy of this tape, or maybe I'll just get a copy. It does kind of work, as long as it doesn't even mess up while the tape was recording. I don't know. I just only have two more, I'm afraid I have two more good quality, or actually 2 or 3, because my Orion VCR does work and playable, but mostly I use Elias. Nowadays it's my Magnavox old VCR. That's the same VCR that my friend gave it to me, since it doesn't work when I first got it. And that old Magnavox VCR, it did not work when I first got it. Well, actually, James first got it. My friend, someone else at someone else's house, got it from a thrift store. They gave it to me. I checked and it didn't work when I was at someone else's house. It didn't really work. It got eaten up. It didn't always work, but oh well. And I finally fixed it, and I'm a success just for using my old Magnavox broken VCR. I can't believe I was so excited to use it again. Always use it. And that's why I use it a lot, and I'm glad nowadays it still works. Yeah. Unfortunately, this kind of slip cover. Yeah, I'm not going to throw the cover away next time I got a new copy. I'm just going to keep it until I get another copy of Learning About Letters that does not have a case. Yeah, from eBay. Yeah, from eBay that does never had a case. And I'm gonna keep it. Because it has this one. Because that's due to this. I'm just gonna get a new copy, but different on the back. That's the only differences, but still the Random House copy. Still the original Random House copy. It's still the same stuff as the original 1986 VHS, but it's a reprint. It's a reprint, but still the same stuff as the original 1986 VHS, which that's good. Any other Random House tapes except any other Random House tape except Lifetime Video will have the same stuff except the Lifetime Video tapes and stuff, all kinds of stuff like that. Will have the same stuff as the original 1986 VHS. From 1986 through 1995 until it gets to the Sony Wonder re-releases. Yeah. Including the 1992 slipcover, it does not have Big Bird on it. Which like you already seen it for a while. Like you saw on the long video. Like I showed you for a lot. I saw it before, like I'm making a video, for example. Man, that was a very long bad news video. I didn't have to think what I was trying to say, but I just don't know what else to say. Well, that's a long bad news video, and more, and so much more. I think that's all I gotta say for this, but since next time I throw in this tape, since I throw this tape, next time I get a new copy again of this, I'm just gonna, that comes with the case still. Well, I was gonna get another copy, including the other 3-star review, and the other one which from Golden Book video, which that tape I never had that before, and so is the Ernie's Big Mess, which I never got that tape before, but it wasn't interesting, except and 4 of those tapes are interesting I saw on eBay. There was something interesting except a lot even more except the Golden Book video, which is kind of like a storybook video, which is actually the first Sesame Street VHS tapes ever made. So yeah. So yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say for this bad news video, unfortunately. But if I get a VHS tape that does not have a case at all, just for the 1986 Random House VHS, still have the original sticker label and the end label. Doesn't matter what kind of original or reprint. Or any reprint from 1992 or originally from 1986. I just want to use that as a slipcover. I'm just going to use the slipcover. I'm just going to keep that slipcover. I'm just going to use it. Use my tape that does not have a case originally from eBay, and I'm going to use that as a case. That's what I'm planning to do next time. If I get 2 copies of Learning About Letters, I'll probably keep 2 of them. Well, one of the other cases it's different on the back. So yeah. I guess that's it. I have nothing to say. I guess I'm afraid I keep repeating over and over again. Like I don't know if I did it, but yeah. I'm not 100% sure, sadly. And I have too much function in my brain due to my autism, just being myself sometimes. Like I didn't tell you that on my channel, unfortunately. So yeah. I think that's all I gotta say. I have no idea. I have no idea what I was trying to say for this bad news video. And I don't know what if it works on any other VCRs. I have to check if I found any other VCRs that still works. I'm not gonna use it at Amazing Kids Club. If I brought it, I'm not bringing that into Amazing Kids Club. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was making a homemade VHS of PBS Kids homemade VHS, including a homemade VHS of Sesame Street Kids' favorite songs, which a homemade copy a homemade VHS. It was taken off from a DVD. Well, originally when I made it, it was skipping, but nowadays it works. When I clean it with alcohol, unfortunately. You know, there's lots of scratches, but oh well. Alright, well, I just want to take a break, I think I'm just gonna, this is no longer be in the video, now it's just be black screen. So I've got this kind of camcorder can block it with this. Oh wait, nowadays it can't. There we go. Now it's just black only. Well, except you see the dots. Right here, except including zooming. Yeah, nowadays you see it black. It is on camera. The screen is on camera, just covered with that black thing. Yeah. Okay, cover it. Yeah, as you can see, for example. Oh well. And that was recorded on the stereo. I think this quality on the microphone is in stereo, unfortunately, which I don't know why. I guess because for some reason, unfortunately, so yeah. Yeah, it was a very long bad news video, guys. There was so much to do. There's so much I gotta say and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing for this bad news video. I'm afraid it's about the back on July 31st that Ali just post. It's about Google's deleting our Google accounts, which I am afraid that this YouTube's account is going to get deleted. I don't want to talk about that. Forget about what I was trying to say. I guess that's all I gotta say. This is the real deal this time. Excuse me. That's all I gotta say for this bad news video, and I'm out of ideas. So unfortunately, I sadly don't know what else to say. I'm afraid there has to be something. I guess that's it. I don't remember what else. I'm afraid there has to be something. I'm not sure if I forgot anything or any other things. Yeah, I am no perfect, unfortunately. Nobody's perfect, so yeah. That's all I gotta say. Subscribe to my channel, everybody. Triple like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone. Ta-ta for now.